All right. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi. Oh, good.
Good. Hanging in
Good.
there.
Excellent. And it is September, so it's the start of uh, another semester, and
Mhm.
we've got some goodies to share. Well,
Mm.
like we created it. We're talking about some stuff that Anthologies released with Ultra LMS 3900.125. This is the September 2025 release we're talking about. If you missed it, we already released a Fresh Forwards Fave 5 and 5 talking about our
Mhm.
top picks for this release. But today we are going to focus in on this one, and it is our number 2 pick. AVA, that is the AI virtual assistant, and using AI to generate attempt feedback summaries from Rubrics. Pretty cool sort of tool that we're going to be talking about. We'll demonstrate how that works. We're also going to sneak in talking a bit about number 3, which is rewriting content, and we'll show how that works. So we're going to just kind of give a quick overview, then we'll do the demonstration. Welcome to pause this if you want to take notes, but using the AI, the new AI-powered summarize option in flexible grading lets instructors generate high-quality overall feedback for student submissions evaluated using a rubric. This tool uses generative AI to analyze and suggest overall feedback on the submission based on the rubric criteria and selected performance levels and their descriptions, as well as any feedback criterion provided. So some good stuff there, just a little bit more. Instructors, you can access that using the summarize option when providing overall feedback on assignments once the rubric has been completed. And that's where, when I was poking around at this, I really got tripped up because I couldn't get it to work and then realized I wasn't following the instructions. Any existing overall feedback in the RTE, that's the rich text editor, will also be included in the summary. You can accept, this is Anthology's approach to all of the AI content, is you can accept the AI generated content, reject it, or regenerate the summary. You get to choose whether you're going to keep it or not, and then you can edit that as well. Um, well, that's it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all of the overview. It'll all make sense, I think, when you see it. And so let's jump into a demonstration. So let me
Mhm.
find this guy here. So I have on screen here an assignment that's um, a student, my preview user has submitted their work here, a little bit of content, and you can see on the side here we have our rubric. Oops, I'm using the wrong screen. Here's the student submission. Here's the rubric down here. If using the rubric, the pop-out rubric is new to you, there's the button right here. We're going to click
Mhm.
that, and it's going to pop out the rubric in a more traditional format that I think is more familiar to most folks. So here's our rubric. If I were doing this for realsies, I would pull this onto another screen and be able to read what I'm doing, but let's just go ahead and mark the student work. Make this a bit bigger here. There we go. And for each of these, you can see there, this is a percentage range rubric, so it's a little bit more work, but also allows you to really nail in the value you want to give the students. So let's say I've looked at this and I think overall the student did proficiently, but there were areas where they really excelled. So I'm going to change this to uh, this mark here and say actually 99 for clarity of expression. We're going to change this from a 62. Let's say this is going to be a 55, which still fits within that percentage range. And this one here, let's go little to none. Let's say they didn't actually give any critical reflection on there. They just kind of barfed some ideas. So here we have our feedback here, or our criteria. And we have each item has their own criteria feedback, but up here at the very top is your overall feedback. Clicking on here, you can write your own feedback, but we're going to show off the tool that we're highlighting today, and that's using these two buttons here. This is the summarize rubric feedback button. This will summarize all of the stuff down here. The button next to it is the rewrite function. So if we entered content, we could click this to add more content. So let's use this one here. We're going to summarize the feedback and see what it does. There it goes. So you can see the AI tool is working along, reading through what we've selected. It would also grab content from our feedback if we had written some. I will just read through this for because I'm not sure how this is going to show up on the recording. But overall feedback, your presentation demonstrates a solid understanding of the project content, showcasing how collaboration impacted the outcome effectively. This is reflected in your proficient performance in content depth and insight. Your communication is particularly strong, as evidenced by your exemplary clarity of expression. You engaged the audience well with clear ideas and appropriate vocabulary. Great job. However, the visuals, while relevant, could better align with your narrative to enhance coherence and strengthen your overall presentation. This is an opportunity to improve your visual presentation. The most significant area for growth is in your critical reflection on collaboration. The submission lacked a thorough examination of collaborative processes, and it would be beneficial to include more detailed reflection and suggestions for future projects. Overall, you have a strong foundation, and with focused improvements in visual coherence and collaborative reflection, your work can become even more impactful. Keep up the good effort. Hmm. Not bad.
Pretty
So
good.
that's what it's pulled based on the selections that we've chosen here. And if we didn't like it, we could click try again, and it would reproduce the content. If we like it, we can click apply. If we don't like it at all, we can just hit discard. But let's hit apply, and you can see there's the content sitting there for us. It's already in edit mode, so we can come in here and modify whatever we like. If we want to emphasize or expand on an idea or rephrase something, we have all of that opportunity at our fingertips. So that is all we have to do, and then we click save, and now that feedback is available for our students to view. One point that just kind of occurred to me is obviously all of this is getting pulled from the achievement levels that we've selected, but each of these achievement levels are fairly thorough. If I click the show full descriptions, you see that the full ideas that it's pulling from. So obviously having better achievement level descriptions is going to create better summaries of the content. So there's a lot in here, which is why it was able to give a lot up here. Yeah. How's that?
Good. I think
Mhm.
it'll be really helpful for marking. It will streamline everything well. The other thing too is going back to how this rubric was created.
Mm-hmm.
I think too, if you're using the AI generator tool for the rubric, to be sure to let it go off of the assignment description, like give that, and that will help, I'm
Absolutely.
sure, give really, great descriptions that are really specific to the assignment, not just vague stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're thorough
Mm-hmm.
in building all the pieces, it helps, to create more authentic feedback, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. The better detail in the instructions will help create good rubrics, which will help create good feedback. Also, it
Mhm.
helps students know what you're expecting of them. So really good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
which is the
close.
the whole point, right? Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
right. Yeah. I'm gonna close this one and just to highlight one more side of it. I'm gonna delete all of this feedback here. Um, and demonstrate because I said I would. Let's go back into that pop-out rubric and let's just go into overall. So what we did already is we just trusted it to kind of interpret this. But if you were reviewing the student work and you noticed like you just kind of made some general comments. Let me do this here. I'm gonna paste some ideas. So if you just wrote good organization needs better visuals, ideas are unclear. We're just kind of giving like barfing ideas down as we write spelling like spelling is atrocious. Look, and I
Can't even
misspelled
spell
spelling.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There we go.
and atrocious.
And atrocious. I should have
Oh my
chosen
goodness.
words. There we go. There we are. And so now if we take just those little 4 sentences and click rewrite, you can see it's going to take that, work through it, and it's rephrased it. So your organization is strong. However, the visuals need improvement. Some ideas could be more clearly communicated. Additionally, there are numerous spelling errors.
Yeah.
Probably a better way to say that than what I had chosen up and above, but you can see it can take that those quick notes and turn that into a little bit more complete thoughts.
Nice.
Yeah, and let's replace mine with that one and save. So I think that probably does it for the feedback generator. If you have any questions, we'd welcome you to reach out, let us know. Yeah,
Great.
I think that's it. Okay, so yeah, that wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed this, remember, like our video, comment, let us know how you might use this. Share it so that your friends and coworkers can find it, and certainly subscribe so that you can be one of the first to know about our video series.
Can we do drop-ins?
Yeah, you can do the drop-ins.
Okay, just a reminder for those who are joining us from Georgian that we host Blackboard support sessions virtually on Tuesdays and Fridays at 10:30 for about an hour. And the link is located in your Blackboard calendar.
All right. That's it for today, folks. Thank you for joining us. We hope this has been helpful. That's it. We hope you
Awesome.
have hope you have a great day, guys.
Thanks. Bye.